Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel here. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be bringing you an instant pressure blitz you guys can run in Madden 21 on defense. Now this is going to be out of the nickel triple formation, and we are going to be running this play called Hot Blitz 3. Now I believe this play is in a couple of different playbooks in the game, and I'm currently using the Pittsburgh Steelers defensive playbook, so going to be showing you guys that out of that. Now quickly guys, before we do get in the video though, if you do want to follow me on Twitter, my link is down below. Also my Discord server is down there as well. If you guys want to sign up for Discord, if you don't have an account, you have that there. Now, if you guys want to check out my two most recent videos, they are going to be in the top right of the screen in the card. And then also, if you guys want to check out my join, basically, if you want to join the channel, it's $5 a month. You get access to full written out Madden guides, shout-outs in my videos, and early previews in my videos. Now, I do have a shout-out for Crystal today. He did buy my Nickel 335 ebook. I really do appreciate you. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out my ebooks as well as my website, the links are down below to both of those. Now, guys, without further ado, though, let's go ahead. Let's get into the pre-play adjustments for this blitz. Okay, guys, so here we go. We're going to move first into the pre-play adjustments for this blitz. Now, what you're going to want to do, first, we're going to go into coaching adjustments. Really, the biggest thing you need to do is you just want to make sure that you just want to make sure, do ball under defense on play ball. That's usually what I have it set. Option defense on conservative, and then zone drops, flats are 5 yards, curl flats are 20 yards. The reason why I like to do this is because we're actually going to do a little bit of a coverage shell later in the video after we go over the setup for the blitz. Now, guys, let's move on though quickly to your personnel. Now, what we're going to do here is you just want to make sure in this position you have your fastest overall corner. So we do have a Dory Jackson for the Titans. I know it's not realistic because he's on the Giants now, but we're using Regs rosters, and Dory Jackson is very fast in the game, one of the fastest cornerbacks in the game, and he'll definitely do very nice here in this spot right here. And then just make sure too you have two safeties subbed in a linebacker. So we have Amani Hooker, who's going to be our user. Then we also have Crookshank, who's going to be our second linebacker. Now the play, as I mentioned before, is going to be this Hot Blitz 3. It is the X play selection on the third page of plays. But now, guys, without further ado though, let's go ahead. Let's move into the setup for this instant pressure nano blitz. Okay, guys, so here we go. This is going to be the setup right now for the instant pressure nano blitz. Now I am blocking 6 guys right here. If your opponent does block 7 guys, it might throw off the blitz, which is going to be their tight end and their running back if they do block them in like a trip set or any normal set. And basically what we're going to do, guys, we're running this out of trips tight end here. The first setup we're going to do here is we are going to be pressing our defense, which is going to be winding down the left stick. You see that the safeties come down a little bit and the defensive backs really come down, the cornerbacks. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to shade our entire defense over the top, which is going to be winding up on the right stick. This is basically just going to do a better job of preventing us from getting beat deep on streaks and fade routes, and it overall does a pretty solid job. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to contain our defense, which is going to be double tapping the RB button. This is usually used to keep quarterbacks out of the pocket, like running quarterbacks from running out of the pocket. But we're actually going to use this in the splits today. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take that left side corner who's blitzing, who is a Dory Jackson, and we're going to drag him a little farther in. So we're just going to click onto him. We're going to drag him about right here, should be good. Now basically you're going to get the look, your opponent's going to get the look that this player is going to be blitzing, when in actuality it's going to be this player, and this is actually one of your cornerbacks. This is, I believe, your right outside corner. He's actually going to drop back. That will happen in some formations. Then the last thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to be putting our user in man coverage with the running back. So we're just going to press A, flick the right stick up for man coverage, and press RB, which is the running back icon. Now what you're going to do for this blitz to work, you're going to hold in the left trigger button just as the ball is snapped. That's going to strafe, and that is basically going to get the running back off this line. You're going to move a little bit to the right, and basically it's going to allow the player to get in on that left side. He's actually going to be able to get in on the quarterback. Now this is not a 100% blitz, but this could be a very interesting play you could throw in from time to time. Now yes, there is not a lot of coverage on the field, but that hook curl should do a pretty solid job of covering like slants or in routes. So we're just going to run this right now. Remember, just hold the left trigger in. You see we do that, and then we're going to cover the other routes. Now unfortunately Desmond King or Dory Jackson, he did get caught up on the defensive lineman there. That can't happen. Once again here, we're just going to go. We're going to block our running back. Then we're just going to press our defense, shade over the top, contain, bring that cornerback in a little bit. We're going to bring him like right about here. And then just man up this player on the running back. So here we go. Once again, we're just going to run this. Remember, we got a strafe here, so we're going to strafe, and then we're going to go up. You see that the pressure gets in. We actually end up getting 2 guys free. Now, there is a lot of coverage. There's not a lot of coverage on the field, but that's fine. We're actually going to go over a coverage set, so I'm just going to show you guys this one more time. This time, though, I'm going to be putting the running back out on a route. We'll put him on like a wheel, and then we're going to be blocking the tight end. So we're still blocking 6 guys, but now we're blocking the offensive line and the tight end. So press, shade over the top, contain, bring this player in just a little bit like right there, and then man up on the tight end this time. We're going to man him up on the, or actually we're still going to man him up. You can honestly go with a blitz, or you can man him up on the running back, really your choice, but we're just going to go with this, and essentially you're just going to strafe, and then we're going to cover the running back. You see that the pressure is going to get in, and we end up getting a sack. But now, guys, we're going to move on to a coverage shell out of this defense. Okay, guys, so here we go. This is going to be a coverage shell you guys can run out of this defense. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go with an all-out play. We're just going to throw the running back on an option route. It's really all we're going to do. You see that we have a post, 2 corner routes, a drag route, and then also a option route with the running back. Now, what we're going to do on this play, we're going to start the setup the exact same, kind of get the opponent guessing if it's a blitz or not. We're just going to press the defense, shade over the top, contain, and then bring this player in. However, what we're going to do now when we're in this situation is we're going to throw this player into a hard flat zone, which is going to be double tapping Y, pressing their icon, which is Y, and flicking the left stick to the left, or you could just press A and flick the left stick to the left if you're on him. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this linebacker who's blitzing, this middle linebacker, we're going to throw him into a curl flat zone, which is going to be double tapping the right D-pad, pressing A and flicking the left stick to the right. Now you can also go ahead and click onto him, press A and flick the left stick to the right. But basically, this all depends on the formation you're going against. For example, if you're running against a gun bunch formation, you might want to put the curl flat to the left side and have the hard flat on the right side. But it's considering that we are running against a trips defense, we are going to do that. And then the last thing we're going to do, we're just going to blitz our user, or we can man him up on the running back. I'm going to man him up on the running back just for the sake that I don't know what's going on. But pretty much now, what we're going to do, we're just going to start this play. Just user all that you can. You see that we're going to cover the running back, and you see that the pressure actually gets in somewhat quickly right there, and we're able to sack the quarterback. And as you saw as well, we had pretty good coverage on the field. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Pretty short video, but it's actually a really good blitz. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, smash a like, smash 5 likes. And guys, take care. Most importantly, stay classy.